පැවැස්ම දැනෙන 25 වසරක් පුරා අපත් සමග සිටි පෑන් ඒෂියා බැංකුව සැබවින්ම ශ්‍රී ලාංකේයයි.
Good evening and welcome to the Daily News Roundup with Daily Mirror Online. You're with me, Bhakti Abe Surya. Let's take a look at our headlines. Admiral Sarath Weerasekara sworn in as the Minister of Public Security. All schools in Kalmune closed for a week. Kollupitiya Crimes OIC dies while exercising at Golface. Silent protests near the National Hospital in Colombo. A private bank in Handala gutted in fire. Local fuel prices will remain stable. Dr. Samaravira says that it is safe to use medicines distributed from the Health Ministry Medical Supplies Division. 4 Grama areas in Chilau are isolated. Sri Lankan man arrested for allegedly abducting an underage Japanese girl. Switzerland funds installation of PCR testing facility at Bandar Nayaka International Airport. Now diving into those stories in detail. Retired Admiral Sarath Weerasekara was sworn in as the new Minister of Public Security, President's Media Division said. The President's Media Division said a new Cabinet Minister and a State Minister were sworn in before President Gotabaya Rajapaksa at the Presidential Secretariat this morning. Eastern Province Governor Anuradha Yahampath said that all schools in the Kalmune education zone would be closed for a period of 7 days. She said that the decision was taken after identifying COVID patients during random PCR tests conducted in the area. The OIC of the Kollupitiya Police Crimes Division, who was admitted to the Colombo National Hospital due to a sudden illness, has passed away this morning. Police spokesman DIG Ajit Rohana said Chief Inspector Nishanta, aged 42, had collapsed and was hospitalized due to a sudden illness while exercising at the Golface. The post-mortem examination into the death is to be conducted.
කොල්ලුපිටිය පොලිස් ස්ථානයේ අපරාධාංශයේ ස්ථානාධිපති ප්‍රධාන පොලිස් පරීක්ෂක නිලන්ත අද දින හදිසියේ ඇති වූ අසනීප තත්ත්වයක් හේතුවෙන් මියගොස් තිබෙනවා. මෙම නිලධාරියා උදෑසන ශාරීරික ව්‍යායාම සඳහා ගාලුමෝදර පිටිය ආසන්න ප්‍රදේශයේ ව්‍යායාම කරමින් සිටින අවස්ථාවේදී ඇති වූ අසනීප තත්ත්වයක් මත කොළඹ ජාතික රෝහලට ඇතුළත් කර තිබෙනවා. ඒ අවස්ථාව වන විටත් ඔහු මියගොස් සිට ඇති බවටයි වාර්තා වෙන්නේ. මොහු දරු දෙදෙනෙකුගේ පියෙක් වන අතර හෘද රෝගයකට කාලයක් සිටම ප්‍රතිකාර ලැබමින් සිට ඇති බවට වාර්තා වෙනවා. කෙසේ වෙතත් මේ සම්බන්ධයෙන් අද දින පශ්චාත් මරණ පරීක්ෂණයක් පැවැත්වීමට කටයුතු සූදානම් කර තිබෙනවා. ඉන් පසුව මරණයට හේතුව නිසැකවම අනාවරණය කර ගැනීමට හැකියාවක් ලැබෙනවා. මේ සම්බන්ධයෙන් කොල්ලුපිටිය පොලිසිය විසින් පරීක්ෂණයක් සිදු කරනු ලබනවා.
The All Ceylon Health Service Union launched a silent protest near the National Hospital in Colombo over several demands, including budget allocations for health services to be increased. A fire broke out at a private bank in Handala early this morning. The building was destroyed by the fire, which erupted at around 3 a.m. today. The cause of the fire is yet to be revealed, and the investigations are carried out by the Vattala police. Minister of Energy Udaya Gammampila said today that local fuel prices will remain stable despite fluctuations in the world market. The minister said this at the Ministerial Consultative Committee meeting on energy in response to a concern raised by Member of Parliament Wasantayapa Bandara regarding the approaches to alternative sources of energy, given that the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation has been incurring losses continually despite the change of regime in governance. Chief Epidemiologist of the Epidemic Diseases Unit, Dr. Sudat Samaravira, said that the medicines or the medicines distributed from the Medical Supplies Division of the Health Ministry was not the cause for the COVID-19 virus infection of several officers attached to the division.
ඒ වගේම සෞඛ්‍ය අමාත්‍යාංශයේ වෛද්‍ය සැපයුම් අංශයේදී අපිට රෝගීන් කිහිප දෙනෙක් හමු වුණා. එතෙන්ට විශාල පිරිසක් රටපුරාම පැමිණෙන තැනක්. ඒ වගේම එතනින් තමයි ඖෂධ බෙදා හැරීම සිදු කරන්නේ. නමුත් මේ නිසා කිසිම විදියකින් ඖෂධ වලට නිසාමය ව්‍යාප්ත වීමක් සිදු වෙලා නැහැ. අපි ඒ වගේම මේ පරීක්ෂා කිරීම තුළින් මෙතෙන්ට පැමිණෙන ආයතනයේ පැමිණෙන රටපුරාම පැමිණෙන අය පරීක්ෂා කිරීම තුළින් ඒ අයට රෝගය නැහැ කියලා මේ වන විට රෝගීන් හමු වෙලා නැහැ අපිට. ඒ තුලින් ඒ වගේම තමයි කිසිම විදියකින් මෙතන දෙන ඖෂධ බෙදා හැරීමේදී පාවිච්චි කරන ඖෂධ පාවිච්චි කිරීමේදී කිසිම ගැටලුවක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මෙතන වෛද්‍ය සැපයුම් අංශයේදී සිදු කරන්නේ විශාල තොග පිටින් ඖෂධ බෙදා හැරීම රෝගීන්ට රෝහල් වලට යනකොට ඒ තොග වලින් කුඩා කොටස් තමයි බෙදා හරින්නේ. කිසිම විදියකින් ස්පර්ශය තුලින් වෛරසය පැතිරීමේ අවදානමක් මෙතන කිසිම විදියකින් ඇත්තේ නැහැ.
Puttalam District Director of Health Services, Dr. Dinusha Fernando, said that 4 coastal Grama Niladhari divisions in Chilau have been isolated this morning. Accordingly, Viralabada North, Viralabada South, Kurusapaduwa and Egodavatta Grama Niladhari areas were declared isolated areas. The Kochikade police have arrested a Sri Lankan man for allegedly abducting an underage daughter of a Japanese businessman. It was reported that the girl's mother had lodged a complaint with the Sri Lankan police in March, alleging that her daughter had been abducted by a Sri Lankan youth, reportedly the boyfriend from Japan. According to the complaint, her daughter had around 1 million rupees in her possession. When the youth was brought to the Kochikade police station for questioning, the Japanese girl was standing next to him and had expressed her reluctance to leave. According to the police, the girl is currently a pregnant mother. The Japanese embassy in Colombo had also informed the Sri Lankan authorities in this regard. Embassy of Switzerland to Sri Lanka and the Maldives said that the government of Switzerland extending its support to Sri Lanka in addressing the unprecedented impact of COVID-19 has funded the installation of new semi-automated Roche diagnostic RT-PCR testing machines at the Bandar Naik International Airport. Switzerland government also provided 39,000 COVID RT-PCR test kits. For further details on the stories, visit our website www.dailymirror.lk. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bhakti Abe Surya and this is the Daily News Roundup.